Hi guys, my name is Kiana Simone and I'm back again with another video for my channel. And as you can tell, I've bleached and dyed my eyebrows brown, but don't let that distract you from the words that I'm about to tell you. So what I want to talk to you guys about is Matthew 7. This is something that I always have an issue with doing, but I'm gonna tell y'all how to do it. And if you, I don't know what I'm going to title this, so I decided to talk about Matthew 7 because we talked about this in Bible study. Like, it says October 4th, so it's been basically a whole month. And I love going through my notes. It's a ton of notes, and I had to find this, but I knew that I wanted to talk about this specifically. But look, I have all these notes from me reading the Bible or whatever. So they're like all over the place, and that's just how I like to take my notes. And it's sort of annoying, but I like it because then I can just open it and it could be anything that I need to read. So I want to talk about Matthew 7 because I guess when it comes to doing things, you may be fearful that God doesn't have that aligned for you, or you may be afraid to ask him for help. I've always been like scared to ask God for things because I'm just like, maybe I'm not deserving of it, or maybe it's just not for me. But when we were talking about this, I also just didn't understand how to talk to God. But here's a cheat code. Talk to him like he's your best friend, because he really is. Like, whenever I pray or whenever I'm just laying in bed, I literally just be like, hey, so like, you saw what happened the other day. Like, that was crazy. Like, he's my homegirl, my homeboy. Like, I literally chat with this man all the time. She did not just do that. And he'd be like, I don't know what he mean. He'd probably be like, yeah, Kiana, like, chill out. But whatever. So it's just like, as easy and as simple as you can ask your friends or your parents. I definitely be asking my parents for help all the time. Is as easy and as simple as asking your Savior, God, Jesus Christ, for help. And I know sometimes it's like, wow, what if he's just, what if he doesn't think that I deserve this? But the thing is, or maybe you've asked him for something before and you just didn't receive it. But just because you asked for something does not mean that you're guaranteed it, because there's other steps that have to come with asking. Along with the fact that maybe if you do get something or you ask for something and you get rejected from whatever you asked for, like I said in a previous video, rejection is redirection. So don't be too sad about it. Like, you can boohoo cry about it for like 2 minutes and then realize he's got your back. So okay, let's get into it. So when I was reading this, every time I read the Bible, I'm just like, he really said that. Like, he's really him. He's him. I mean, like, oh my God. I mean, sorry. But okay. So we were reading it, and this is when it clicked in my head that I wanted to talk about this like a long time ago, but I wasn't sure, because I feel like there's like that stigma of like people suddenly proclaiming God, but it's just like, people change and people get better and people are not linear. I want you to flip to Matthew 7 if you have a Bible. So pretty much it's Matthew 7 through 12 is when I was just like, what the heck is going, like, this is real life. Like, this is when people say like it's so easy. Like, following God is so easy. It's literally a playbook right here for you. But then it's also like talking to him or asking him for things is just so easy. So the first step of getting what you want is obviously to pray to God and ask him for it, just so that he understands what you want and what your intentions are. And it basically says, this is a verse that I really want you to focus on, is Matthew 7:7. Ask and you will be given to you. And so, yes, you first have to ask for it. Seek and you will find. The second thing you have to do is look for what you're asking for. Because this is something that people do all the time, is they're like, oh my gosh, I wish I had a God-loving husband, you know? Yeah. You cannot find, well, you may be, but you cannot necessarily find what you're looking for in the wrong places. Like, if you're going to the club, I go to the club, but like if you're going all the time and you're looking for a husband there and you want him to have the foundation of, hey, I go to church every Sunday and this, that, and the third, you may not be able to find there because that's not really the lane that you get there. So if you go to church and you find someone like that, or of course, you know, you set your boundaries with what you want. But it's basically saying that you ask it, then you have to look for it, and then knock and the door will open to you. Let me go back to the seeking one, because that really blew my mind, because there's so many people that are like, oh my gosh, I will never find the love of my life, yada yada yada. And it's like, they like, I want a relationship, but they don't do things to set themselves up. Like, they don't worry about themselves and make sure that they're a-okay to go. Excuse me. They're just worried about the wrong things, or they're just looking at the wrong people or at the wrong avenues. So you have to make sure that you're looking in a good place. Next, you have to knock at the door and it will open. But be warned that he will only give you things that will help you out. If he knows, like, hey, this place is not a good place for my child, he will not open that door. He will reject that for you. And you have to understand that not every rejection is necessarily bad. It's literally, I talk about it in my other video, rejection is redirection. It's literally, he is protecting you when he's rejecting. But just because you pray for something does not mean that he will just have it on a platter for you. You have to go look for it. So that's basically what I wanted to tell y'all. You must first ask for it, then you have to look for it, and then you have to knock at the door. I have to finish reading the verse. But basically it says, ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be open to you. And then it continues to say, for everyone who asks receives, and the one who seeks finds, and to the one who knocks the door will be opened. Who among you, if his son asks for bread, will give him a stone? Or if he asks for a fish, will give him a snake? If you then, who are evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father in heaven give good things to those who ask him? Therefore, whatever you want others to do for you, do also the same for them, for this is the law of the prophets. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Bye!